Who's an expert on inside and outside wheels, tracing out circles of different radii? Not me. I'm still trying to come to terms with the more simpler things in life, such as why Vegemite is so good at keeping mouth ulcers at bay. There are a couple of lads who did deal with that vexing radii issue, 2 Germans, and one of them, Rudolf Ackermann, put down the patent way back in 1818, originally for horse-drawn carriages, mind you. The Ackermann principle is alive and well today, thanks to machines like the Yamaha Niken GT. It's a part of the company's leaning multi-wheel technology. And there are all sorts of critical support agents under here, all in the name of allowing the inside wheel to track at a tighter arc than the outside wheel as they track in a parallel fashion. And all this technology allows some supreme lean angles, as well as confidence-inspiring handling and a bike that is really planted under heavy braking. We've already ridden the standard Niken, so let's take the sports touring Niken GT for a spin. The GT additions to the Niken theme, a taller screen, heated grips, comfort seat, 25-litre soft panniers and cruise control all hit the spot to allow for a more comfortable long-haul experience. But to be honest, it was all about enjoying the leaning wheel experience again. The first time was in the South Island of New Zealand, which proved the concept was more than a novelty, and the fun factor was off the scale as well. All weird and a bit quirky, but highly entertaining. The secret is Yamaha has managed to maintain motorcycling integrity in the Niken package. It doesn't stand up by itself for a start, and on a few occasions I had to remind myself that I had 2 wheels doing the thing in front of me. And those 15-inch wheels literally saved me when I pitched into a left-hander near my home, straight into a massive patch of gravel, shoddily left behind after road surfacing. On a 2-wheeler, it would have been close to curtains, but the GT pushed through it, still scrambling for traction, but ultimately safe passage. With 2 sets of suspension and 2 sets of brakes, that feeling of solidity also applies on wet and dirt roads. More endorsements of just how easy the Niken is to ride, and the best place to take advantage of that easy disposition is on open, sweeping bends, where the 45 degrees of lean angle can be put to the test and trail braking comes into its own. It's only when the speeds drop and the bulk of the GT comes into the equation, the urban shuffle for example, that the front end feels a bit flighty, but generally the feedback through the bars is excellent, not too heavy or light. Yamaha's 847cc triple behaved just like it always has. It's a strong, torquey package, with just that little bit of sensitivity in the throttle to keep things interesting. Nice crackle on the overrun too. There are 3 riding modes on the 23999 GT, and the bike also has traction control and a unidirectional quick shifter. Yamaha's been working assiduously on leaning multi-wheel technology for 40 years now, and to get to this juncture with the Niken is impressive. It grips, it's super stable, and it's unbelievably enjoyable to ride. The Nikens are polarising machines, there's no doubt about it, and it's probably all too easy to dismiss them as a question that no one asks. All I can say is take them for a ride and you'll be taken aback by their aptitude. And that's not just because they're unorthodox. That would be all too easy. They're unorthodox and they really work, and that's a big difference.